Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is your boy, the Crypto Siege, with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good afternoon, guys. How is everyone doing? Guys, we're going to talk some really, really good things today. Ripple, they tell us everything that we need to know. The question is, are we listening? Are we paying attention? That is the question. Are we paying attention? Do we really understand what's going on? And I don't have to do it now before I forget. Major shout out for Stewart XRP. Let me say that now. Major shout out for Stewart XRP on Twitter today. I'm going to share that video that he shared on Twitter today. Absolutely outstanding because when you go back to stuff, it's so funny how when you go back to stuff a year ago, 2 years ago, how it back then you're like, what? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't. What? Then just a year later or 2 years later, it makes all the sense in the world. They're always telling us what we need to know. We just have to pay attention. Just have to pay attention. By the way, got the trademark, got the outro trademarked. So that is a good deal. We're going to be coming out with the merchandise here. Looks like in a couple of weeks. Old money doesn't want you to win, doesn't want us to win. We're going to have everything around that outro. Got a trademark, thank God. Going to bring that stuff and get the merch store up and running for you guys. I know a bunch of you have asked about being able to get something from that outro on a shirt. So now I'm going to be able to get that to you guys. I'm really, really excited about that. Real excited about that. This nuts. This is nuts. What's going on, friend? How are you? Good to see you in the stream. Good to see you in the stream. Started an hour earlier than I normally do. Yeah, I have some stuff that I have to get done today. But also, I wanted to see, there was a couple of people from kind of a different demographic that I was hoping I would be able to reach today. Niels, what's going on, my friend? Hey, how are you? I am doing outstanding, brother. How are you today? Good to see you in the stream. Exciting times in the digital asset space, I can tell you that, guys. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Really, really excited about the altcoins and where they're going. Are you guys excited about the altcoins and where they're going? The alts. XRP Joe is in the building. What's good? What's good, my dude? How you doing? Dubian 2 is in the building. How are you, Dubian 2? Hey, Siege, what's up? What's up with you, bro? I'm good, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Alts are going to do its thing this year, guys. I'm telling you, they're going to do their thing. And if we get blessed, guys, if we get blessed with the 2-year bull run, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm taking every single fiat dollar that I possibly can with Mrs. Crypto Siege's blessing and putting it in this digital asset space without question. Shout out to DIY Investing. I'm excited to be working with him, learning from him, not TA, but just kind of seeing how things go with what he's doing. I know for a fact that he and high altitude investing make space. I'm excited about being able to work with him. Hopefully, get him on the channel and share with you guys some different stuff. Yeah, I'm excited to be able to take my fiat dollar, work with this dude, and let's have an exciting next 2 years. I got to tell you, I'm excited about it. DIY investing, hooking up with that dude, taking advantage of some of the products that he offers. So I'm really, really excited about that. GeoXRP was good, bro. What's good with you, Geo? Did you hear me, man? I hooked up with DIY, man. I got one of his products, so I'm real excited about it. Really excited about it. We'll see how it goes. But for me, I'm expecting a 2-year bull run, just about a 2-year. And I'm going to just learn some different ways to make some money in this space. Let's face it, this is the space of the future, guys. The digital asset space is the space of the future. The digital asset space is the space of the future. It will swallow up all the other asset classes without question. It really is going to do that. So I'm excited about it. Good to see you guys in the stream without question. Good to see you guys here. So yeah, man, we're early adopters in this new asset class, guys. Oh, just to let you know, I know you guys are just kind of getting on. Got the outro trademark. It's a deal. It's a deal. Old money doesn't want you to win. Merch, t-shirts. It's coming in the merch store in a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Yeah, as I know you guys, a lot of you guys were like, if I could get that outro, if I could get something from that outro on some merch, I would be with it. Obviously, definitely, um, we're going to start with t-shirts and some hoodies and things like that. But just wanted to let you guys know that that is the real deal. So here's coming. Where's the real Rick G when you need him? So it's coming, guys. Let me see. Let me see some shout outs to some people in the stream. I got to tell you that This Is Nuts was first. This Is Nuts is first, and Niels was shortly thereafter, right behind him. Good to see you, XRP Joe. Good to see you, Dubian2. Legendary is in the building. What's good with you, Legendary? Lee Kristen Stout. How are you? Good to see you in the stream. I don't think I've seen you before. Where are you checking in from, Leah Kristen? Thank you. I'm all in XRP. How about that? XRP Valzilla is in the building. How about them Chiefs? How about them Chiefs? I said it in the stream last night before the Super Bowl. I'm like San Francisco's defense is the truth, but I'm telling you, I don't think they can stop that dude. That's what I said last night. Like, I don't think they can stop that dude. He did his thing. Hey, Smoking Shotty. What's good with you, Smoking Shotty? Thoughts on Tezos' recent upward movement? I'm excited about it. I am a proud owner of some Tezos. Excited to see that. Ilyas Hussein, or Hussein probably. See, do you own a space? Not yet, but I'm working on one, Ilyas. Ilyas. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Synetic. That's a clean head shave today, Siege. Meticulous. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, XRP Joe. XRP Joe says, loved your last drive time video, Siege. Great talk. Thank you, XRP Joe. Yeah, just to let you guys know, and thanks for for a reminder, XRP Joe. We do 3 to 4 videos. We do the stream twice a day. We do a drive time video. Usually it's done in the morning. It doesn't always get uploaded in the morning, but it's done in the morning. And that is, it'll be titled XRP Ripple Drive Time News. That's the morning drive video. A lot of people really appreciate the drive videos, and so I get in the car, most mornings, and I go, head out to a specific part of town, take a particular scenic route, and do the drive time video. But I also do an XRP daily, or to be XRP Ripple daily news. When you see that word daily, just know that that's going to be something that I do from my laptop, come with some kind of news, and I title it 0 to 10 minutes. So it's XRP Ripple Daily News in 0 to 10 minutes. So when you see the daily and the 0 to 10 minutes, that's what you know. It's a little bit of a news format to it, is 0 to 10 minutes. Okay. And then, to do the streams, generally 2:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon, and generally 8:30 to 9:30, depending upon what kind of business calls we have in the evening time. These are all Eastern Standard Times, just to give you guys a heads up. And Wealth Wednesdays, generational wealth strategies. I hope you guys are prepared to hear from the truth. Deep Mind himself will be calling into the stream to share some different things, some ideas and concepts, some strategies and tips on how to put together a great team, right? A great team, so that you can be prepared, and so that not you can just make the wealth, but you can retain the wealth. So really, really excited about that. Wealth Wednesdays, generational wealth strategies, is every Wednesday at 7 p.m. At 7 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Eastern time for that. So yeah, really, really excited about Deep Mind. Really, really excited that I got that outro trademark, so we'll be able to get that stuff to you guys. And we're gonna play around with it and different things and see which ones we're gonna do in a different shirts. Initially, it was probably gonna be Old Money Doesn't Want You to Win. I know some people might want Old Money Doesn't Want Us to Win, We'll have different ways on how you can win. It's going to be all in that stuff. So I'm really, really excited about that, guys. Really excited about that. So, guys, 53 people on the stream and 22 likes. If you didn't get a chance to smash the like on the way in, just collapse the chat. If you're enjoying the hangout, go smash the like and then come back and hang out. Is TJ Jackson in the building? TJ Jackson is here. TJ, what's good, my dude? Good to see you on the stream, bro. Good to see you in the stream. YouTube is loving what's going on with this channel. I can tell you that right now. They really, really are. The likes to viewers has been absolutely outstanding. In fact, it's been really off the charts. And so, and that is in large measure to what you guys do. So I definitely appreciate you doing it. I love the fact that we can say we have a consecutive stream streak where we have just as many likes as we have viewers. Absolutely love that. Feel blessed that we're able to get that done. Staff Sergeant in the Marines is in the building. How are you, bro? Please, XRP in my eyes is a done deal. My new goal is working on stacking Tezos. I'm sure that's what you meant. And Chainlink. I like where your head's at, bro. Like where your head's at, Staff Sergeant of the Marines. I really do. I really do. And yeah, you feel like you gotta. I don't want to say you have to diversify, but this is an entire digital asset space, and it's going to be a lot of winners, right? It's going to be a lot of winners. And I just think that it's important to understand that for every McDonald's, there's a Burger King. For every Burger King, there's a Wendy's, right? And for every Wendy's, there might be a Arby's, right? I think that's really, really important to understand that this is a digital asset space, and it's going to go from 2,800 coins or tokens to about 20 to 25, maybe even 30. But they're still going to be there. Those 20, 25, 30 are going to be there. And so there's gains to be made from the ones that are trying to make it, right? That's so important to understand. The ones that are trying to make it, there's still gains to be made. No different than what happened in the .com era. It's just you have to kind of know a little bit about them. And so, reward versus risk type of strategies. And so I hear you, man. Tezos, Chainlink, for me, those are big ones for me as well. I just got to really kind of figure out how I'm going to do it. Because they're in the dollar ranges, right? And there's some bigger winners. There's some bigger win opportunities with other, smaller market cap or small cap, if you will, tokens. So really, really excited about that. So I'm glad to see that people are understanding that. I asked this question a lot on this channel. When Moon, this bull run, then we'll do the bear run, and then we'll have another bull run. When Moon, how much of your winnings are you going to leave in the digital asset space, and how much are you going to put in the traditional market? That's a significant plan that you gotta want to have. And if you're going to leave more than 50% or more than 60% in digital assets, how are you going to make money on your money? How are you going to make money on your money? It's going to be so important. That's another one of the reasons why we're having Wealth Wednesdays, generational wealth strategies, without question. Who knows? I might even get Alex Mashinsky on the channel. Haha, you never know. Let me see what's up. Let's make sure I didn't miss anyone. Threadwork Derek is in the building. Good to see you in the stream. Back for more education. Absolutely, bro. Good to see you here. Eric M is in the building. I think I've seen you, Eric. Where are you checking in from, my dude? XRP is the winner. Yeah, no question. Tyson Bailey is back in the stream. Good to see you, bro. What's up, Tyson? Silver Surfer says, yo, what's good, Silver Surfer? How you doing, my friend? Rob Singh is in the building. I'm solely invested in XRP. Best ROI for my money. How about that, Rob Singh? I hear you, bro. Do you, my friend? Do you, right? FLE XRP version 3, as I like to say. Good day. What's your thoughts on Icon? Don't have many thoughts on Icon. I know it did its thing back in the last bull run. I don't own any. I had some for a little bit, but I don't have any more. I haven't really looked into the project. It's a big space, and I know I don't want to get stretched out too thin, right? I don't want to get stretched out too thin. I'm gonna have to figure out, am I gonna do if I'm even going to mess around with BTC at all. Am I going to just kind of go ETH and then XRP and then go some others? I still have to work on that. Am I going to say, well, what's the new ETH? What is that new Ethereum? You guys ever think about that? What's going to be that thing that's going to be the new Ethereum? Excuse me for a second. Hello? Yes, you're saying after. No. Okay. You're not going to need. Well, let me go. I'm doing my live stream. Just text me later. Okay. Bye. That's the teenager, guys. Sorry. Whenever she calls, I'm like, yeah, I better answer that. Yeah, so here's the thing, right? Have you thought about that? What's going to be the new Ethereum? And I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but is there a better place to put that fiat dollar in terms of return on investment, right? But that's going to require doing your homework, doing your due diligence, going to the website, checking out the news, going to different channels, learning more and more and more and more about the project. Because Ethereum is $180 something. What if there's something that could potentially be, for example, okay, that can potentially be the Burger King to the McDonald's? In other words, what's that project out there that could be the second thing to Ethereum that is less than $5? That's less than $2. That's less than $3. A lot of you, I don't know if you guys know. Do you guys know how Mike Novogratz became a behemoth in the digital asset space? Anybody know how Mike Novogratz did that? What he invested in the digital asset space and when he did it? Anybody know? I'm waiting for some answers. Let me say hi to some people. Not Chosen is in the building. Hey, Crypto Siege. Hey, Room. Crypto Siege, just say it. Stop choking on it, man, mate. Yeah, I know, right? I tell you what, it is something here. It is really, 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 really something. When I do these streams, I do a lot of public speaking, which you guys probably won't believe it. I do. But it's something about this digital asset space that gets me more up. And the next thing you know, I'm stuttering like I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. It's really excitement. It's really, really excitement more so than anything, I tell you. I had someone comment on one of my YouTube channels, the same thing. Spit it out, Crypto C, spit it out. Alex G says Cardano is Ethereum competition. Yeah, there's another thing there's a lot of people that are trying to displace Ethereum. But which are the ones that are going to have the best shot? And more importantly, what is going to be the Burger King to Ethereum, the McDonald's? What is it going to be? I mean, you can't dismiss that. You can't think that that's not a thing. Right? For every Google, there's a Yahoo. It's kind of the way it is. For every McDonald's, there's a Burger King. Just the way it is, right? So what is the harm in having both McDonald's and Burger Kings? What's the harm in having Apple and Amazon stock? If you understand what I'm saying, right? And that's where we are. That's the position we are all in. You know what I'm saying? When Mullet is in the building, what is good, my dude? What's up, Win Mullet? How are you? Passionate Rick says Cardano, right? And so what I'm saying is, once we, like Staff Sergeant of Marines is saying, he's set with his XRP position. What's next? What's next? Because there's an Amazon, there's a Google, there's an Apple, right? They're not all doing the same amount of business. They're not all doing the same amount of revenue, right? Right. So is it FANG? I mean, what's the Facebook of the digital asset space? What's the Google of the digital asset space? What's the Amazon of the digital asset space? What's the Apple of the digital asset space? What's the Burger King and McDonald's of the digital asset space? Right? We all know who the champ is. We all know that who's the I don't know, the Google of the digital asset space. We already know who that is. You know what I'm saying? But who's the Amazon? Who's the Apple? You know what I mean? Eric M says top 10 coins. Yeah, like on Coin Market Cap, those numbers change a lot, my friend, especially during bull runs. They change, they flip flop. People go in the top 10 and they go out of the top 10, right? What's the new and up and coming? So no one answered the Novagrass question. Did I get any answers on how Mike Novogratz became one of the top crypto people in all of digital assets? Anybody know? Ben Hatchin is in the building. What's going on, my dude? Liquidity index from ODL are at all-time highs. Stick with XRP. The dude says the new ETH is XRP. About that, XRP, that ledger is not to be messed around with. They can do smart contracts on that ledger. They can do all kind of stuff, right? Andy Dorn is in the building. Hey, Andy, how are you, bro? Waiting for a swift payment in order to buy XRP. The irony. I love it. I hear you. I took some of that fiat dollar and invested in my education with DIY investing. That's what I did. Tyson Bailey says 80% of my wages go into crypto every week. Guys, did you hear that? This is a dude who knows who he is, who knows where he's going, and who knows how he is going to get there. Shout out to Tyson Bailey. 80% of my wages go into crypto every week. I like that. Chaz Hughes, what's going on, bro? Tezos, right? Tezos link, right? So anyone know the Novigrad story? I'm going to have to share the Novigrad story from you. Now, this is not might be word for word, so don't. Yeah, absolutely. He was an ex-hedge fund, Win Mullet. He's an ex-hedge fund manager, right? So he had a lot of disposable cash. But does anyone know when Mike Novogratz actually kind of got into Ethereum, what the price might have been? Anybody know? Let me see. Let's see if Google knows. Because I can only go by what I remember the story from Novogratz himself. You never know what Google might say. You think they'll know? Anybody know the story? Well, I believe he bought XRP. My understanding is he bought XRP. He bought Ethereum around $6 to $8. That's my understanding of his story. That was my understanding, and just became a multi whatever in the digital asset space. Yeah, absolutely. But apparently he's a really smart trader. But $6 to $8. That's the thing I'm saying is it doesn't have to be less than $1. Doesn't have to be. But if a project is a project, it's a project in this digital asset space. And if it's a real thing, think about that. Think about that. Now, I'm supposing he sold pretty good and made a lot of money. But my understanding of the story is it was at the $6 to $8 range. That's my understanding. But I don't know. I wish someone did know. My point to that was, it doesn't all have to be under $1 for you to get the wins. Right? It really doesn't. Steve O.D., what's up, brother? What's up with you, Steve O.D.? TJ Jackson says, collapse the chat, hit the like, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. We are, in fact, on a road to 5K subs. We're going to get that done without question. XRP Lava says, I forgot the story. Yeah, I thought it was $6 to $8, but I might be wrong. But that's what I thought it was. This is the birth of an industry, says Not Chosen, without question. Tyson Bailey says, V-Chain. What is XEM? That Monero? I get that in Stella. I guess that's Monero. Not Chosen says the sleeping giant is Dogecoin. Hey, isn't that an interesting story how that was just kind of created, just kind of out of a joke to just kind of have fun? Turned into a real thing. XRP is well ahead of the game. 7-year head start with elite personnel. That is exactly right. That is exactly right. That is exactly right. And we have an opportunity to create generational wealth, and XRP can be the start of that. It can be the start of that generational wealth run. Because for me, I sincerely believe that generational wealth, not 1 million, not 5 million, not 10 million, not 20 million, generational wealth can be created in this digital asset space. I have zero doubt at all that can happen. That is the goal for this household, generational wealth. Guys, 84 people in the stream and only 48 likes. I put on my nice jacket for you guys. I got an awesome videos to share with you guys. Hook a brother up, if you will. Do me a favor, because if you smash the like button, you get that percentage to the right point. It really does the channel really, really well. YouTube loves the likes to viewers ratio. They love it. To make TJ Jackson proud, but more importantly, going to get this channel out to more people so they can get turned on to the digital asset space and, do their own homework and do their own diligence. After that, they may decide to snatch up the greatest digital asset ever. That is XRP. The XRP says nothing really rocketed yet. 100 to 200% is great, but we're waiting for that 1,000 XRP rocket. That's right, 1,000X XRP rocket. That's absolutely, because they're there and they're possible. And guys, I don't want you to ever forget this. Please, we are playing a game that 99.99999% of the masses don't even know is being played. I mean, you gotta get that. You gotta get the Alex V Vlogs. What's good? What's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a while, brother. Good to see you on the stream. Hope you guys get that. That's what I love. Tyson's like 80%. Alex V Vlogs. Tyson Bailey said 80% of my fiat goes into the digital asset space every week. You want to talk about a dude who knows who he is and knows where he's going and knows how he's going to get there. Wow. Shout out to Tyson Bailey. Alex D Vlogs, I know, been out. Yeah, bro. Hope everything's good, man. Yeah, it can get frustrating, man. It really can. But our time is coming. I checked with the one. He said he set the alarm clock, my friend. Our time is coming. XRP Joe, we are in a very special place in time. The XRP. And Hatcher says we will be at 28 cents by the end of this week. I'm good with that. I'm not starting to pay attention to price until we get the $3. Like for me, I'm just buying and I'm buying and I'm trying to stop buying, but I'm buying. ODL is expanding. Guys, February is supposed to be really generally historically a great month for Bitcoin. Cool. We're waiting for that Bitcoin dominance, altcoin dominance to flip. Then it's on for us in the altcoin space, right? Steve Hughes says Ripple not suppressing price, but someone must be. Just not Ripple. Doesn't make sense. Hear you, man. Merch, the real Rick G. Did you hear me, dude? Yeah, it's coming. 2 or 3 weeks. We had to get that trademark patented, my friend, but it's patented. They got that outro patented. Now we're gonna do some t-shirts and some hoodies, kind of start there. You know, take up some different things from the outro and put it on that merch. I did say merch. Good to see you on the stream, the real Rick G. Corey Anderson is in the building. Good to see you, Corey. We'll get one more bag. Need to buy some octopuses to help carry my bags. That, bro. Danny Phoenix is in the building. How are you, Danny? Payday in 18 days. Hoping it doesn't pop too much by then. Yeah. What's too much, really? It certainly is not going to go to $6 or $8 next couple of weeks. In the end, behold the greatest digital asset ever created. You hold the greatest digital asset ever created. Brian Schrader's in the building. What's up with you, Brian? Good to see you. Robert Westberg, I didn't see you check in, brother. Or did I see you check? I don't think I did. Good to see you. The dude at Crypto Seas, when XRP finally pops, we need to meet up without question. Without question. We don't even have to wait for that, but we definitely will do that. I'm so looking forward because I'm just so excited, that this transfer of wealth I feel like is going to be getting into the right people's hands. So the people who understand that it's about giving back. It is about a level playing field. It's not about hoarding all the money, amongst a few people. It's crazy to me. That's why I always say in my outro, the dude, this is our chance to win. The digital asset space is our chance to win. I love it. I absolutely love it. The real Rick G says, I heard merch, couldn't control my finger. I hear that. Yeah, I had to DM Kimes because I was you guys know that I'm always on that Telegram chat, investment perspectives. You guys know I'm always promoting that channel because I just think and that's talking about being able to level up your XRP IQ. That investment perspective Telegram chat. Now I thought is the one with Mickey B. Fresh and Michael McDaniel and Charles Hunter. So many smart people in there. But I thought, and I want to make sure I'm certain of it, so I DM'd Brad Kimes, but I thought he said that the Telegram chat was always open as long as you become a digital asset insider's Patreon, and then you get it as a benefit. So I think that's what he said. So I want to check on that. And make sure, I want to make sure that I heard that the right way. Because it sounded like the only way you can get involved with the Telegram investment perspectives is to go through the DAI Patreon. So I want to make sure I heard that correctly. Watch out, oil to the cider. Hey, Darcy DXRP, what's good with you, bro? Mark Barber, what's up with you, Mark? Mark says the top 10 is Stellar, XRP, Stellar, NEM, Tron, Cardano, Icon, V10, Myota, 0x, and Basic Attention. You can choose like Siege. We will win. There is no doubt. Look at the Lucky D has said, look, just get us to 20 XRP. That's all I asked. $20 per. I can't wait for that. The Lucky D. Sammy the Bulls. When XRP pops, I'm going to Rome. Oh, Man, that'll be nice. That'll be a great trip. That'll be a great trip. Did I miss anybody come in? Jamie Katz, Jamie Z Katz. XRP is is in the womb still. Can't wait for the birthday. Wow, how about that, Jamie? Good for you. Good to see you on the stream. See you on the stream, my friend. Where are you checking in from, Jamie Z Katz? Sammy the Bulls is in the building. That's right. XRP Joe says, Go Lance loves ODL just like MGI. Every service will want this for their clients. CEO Brooks loves it like Holmes does. Yes, indeed. And that's the word. It's going to be some major power to be a part of that Ripple Net. I'm telling you. And I listened to the CEO from Bitso being interviewed by that Masari dude, and kind of cleared some things up and got some things across. But in the end, he was like, "I'm so glad I made that move to hook up with Ripple. Like they were the first ones, I believe, to do it from that standpoint, and it's been a win for them because in the end, that's what it is. RippleNet is offering a win for you in the space that you operate in. It's without question. The real Rick G says, I'm hovering in the background. Okay, cool. Good to know that, bro. Did I miss anyone coming in? I don't think I did. I think I got everybody. Well, that is good. Tay Marquise, I didn't see you check in, bro. Good to see you, Tay. See what Jamie tells me to. They tell me where they're checking in. Oh, Jet_digital made it to the stream. Let's get this crypto XRP. That's right. This is exactly right. So shout out to Stuart XRP. Price is in the building. I don't know. I know I get tempted to take some of that fiat dollars and put it into silver Trice, but I don't know, my friend. It's like it's so hard to say. So let me share this video with you guys. This is this is a shout out to Stuart XRP, and this is Corey Johnson talking on a panel. Let me see if I can find that on Twitter. Stuart XRP. This was a really good one. Again, guys, the people from Ripple tell us everything we need to know. We just have to pay attention. That is all. Not much. I'm going to play this for you guys. This is some good stuff. I think it's Corey and two other people. I think, what's his name is on here as well, Chris Larson. So they're Jeff Siege, thanks for all the amazing content. Thank you. Wait a minute, I got to turn this off here. I appreciate you being here, Jeff. I don't need this anymore because this thing's not working. I've got. Here we go. Check this out, guys. You're going to want to listen to this.
lot of financial interest coming to this where people invest in it. Institutionally, I feel like the institutions are just waiting with their faces in the window trying to get into this thing, waiting for some of these important issues around custody. I think there are important accounting issues as well in terms of banks and their the way that they count the assets that they hold in their books. Capital requirements are so important to banks, some more than others. If they can't get counted as capital, capital accounting doesn't allow for that. That's also to get solved sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
God, I really wish I could answer that, but I'm under a non-disclosure agreement with PolySign, and I don't, and because they're in stealth mode right now, I don't know what I'm allowed to tell you. I can tell you that they're in the custody business, and of course I can tell you that they're doing it like an amazing way that, you know, Arthur and I are behind this, we're the lead guys on the technology, and obviously like we're doing it, we think we're doing it right, but unfortunately, I don't know what. I really wish I could tell you because it's so freaking cool. I'm busting with wanting to tell people what we did, and they're like, "Oh no, we're still in stealth mode. It's still non-disclosure." So unfortunately, I cannot answer that question. But I feel really bad about it.
At the same time, you have a lot of financial interest coming to this where people want to invest in it. Institutionally, I feel like the institutions are just waiting with their faces in the window trying to get into this thing. And waiting for some of these important issues around custody. I think.
I really wish I could tell you because it's so freaking cool. I'm busting with wanting to tell people what we did.
Yeah. So did you check the banks and the gap requirements? Did you guys check that? Remember I shared this thing here from XRP Darren. Let me change the view so you guys can see this again. Because I think it is so significant. And he talked about, so the banks can hold it, but they got to change some of the regulations and things that allow them to, you know, what is it? The market risk, they have to be able to kind of account for that. Remember that? Let me play it again.
A lot of financial interest coming to this where people invest in it. Institutionally, I feel like the institutions are just waiting with their faces in the window trying to get into this thing, waiting for some of these important issues around custody. I think there are important accounting issues as well in terms of banks and their the way that they count the assets that they hold in their books. Capital requirements are so important to banks, some more than others. If this doesn't get counted as capital because their accountants because GAAP accounting doesn't yet allow for that, that's also, I think, a hindrance to this industry. But I think that those things do get solved sooner rather than later.
God, I really wish I could answer that, but I'm under a non-disclosure agreement with PolySign, and I don't, and because they're in stealth mode right now, I don't know what I'm allowed to tell you. I can tell you that they're in the custody business, and of course I can tell you that they're doing it like an amazing way that, you know, Arthur and I are behind this, we're the lead guys on the technology, and obviously like we're doing it, we think we're doing it right, but unfortunately, I don't know what. I really wish I could tell you because it's so freaking cool. I'm busting with wanting to tell people what we did, and they're like, "Oh no, we're still in stealth mode. It's still non-disclosure." So unfortunately, I cannot answer that question. But I feel really bad about it.
At the same time, you have a lot of financial interest coming to this where people want to invest in it. Institutionally, I feel like the institutions are just waiting with their faces in the window trying to get into this thing. And waiting for some of these important issues around custody. I think.
I really wish I could tell you because it's so freaking cool. I'm busting with one.
So at the end of that, this is actually this picture, and it says Jack McDonald's, the CEO of PolySign Inc., where leaders from both the cryptocurrency and financial services spaces are building the global standard for institutional digital asset custody. So that's the question. So a lot of you people's question in the channel. Was it going to be for retail? So right now it says the global standard for institutional digital asset custody. PolySign is in early beta and will launch in 2020. Prior to okay, we don't need to read that there. So again, the people from Ripple, and I'm going to play something from what's his name, Chris Larson. It was really phenomenal as well. But they tell us everything that we need to hear. We just have to be listening, right? We just have to have our XRP radar up. We got to have our antennas up. You know what I mean? Mark Barber says, watch out. NEM, XEM, That Monero being used on central bank platforms alongside XRP and Stellar info out there could be the one to move liquidity across 4,000 transactions per minute, saying the newer XRP. So what are you saying by that statement, Mark? I'm trying to understand that. What is there something out that they're saying that they're using Monero somehow? The privacy features of Monero? Help me out with that one, bro. I'm trying to understand that comment. Oh, gotcha. Don't lose sight of possibilities. Brad Darlinghouse said XRP is not the only coin out there moving money. I gotcha. So you said Monero and what else? Them and them, not Monero. Okay, Danny says XEM is NEM, not Monero. So what is Monero's three letter? Is it X? Oh, that's XMR. Okay. XMR is Monero, right? So what is XEM or NEM? What is that? Like I've seen it, but I don't know. Yeah, that's Monero, and XLM is Stellar. So what is XEM or NEM? Like I used to remember hearing it and seeing about it, but I never really got into it. What is XEM? Let me go check and see. Let me go see what's up. Wasn't it like the Chinese version of Neo or something like that? The Chinese version, is that the one that was like the Chinese version of Neo or something? What happened? Got it. I got it. So now, yeah, I didn't know it was that inexpensive. But what's the news and the articles you got, my friend? You got any links to anything? You said new info found yesterday central banks are about to use. Got any info on that, bro? Hey, this is the digital asset space, right? If we can have more than one winner, we can have more than one winner. So what is that? What is that? And did we know, is that inexpensive? I didn't know that. Did I say 4 cents or 40 cents? Let me go back. Okay, the volume is 30 million. Circulating supply is 8 billion. 4 cents currently. Wow. 4 cents currently. All-time high was $2.09. Okay. I thought there was something. I got you. Thank you, Mark. Not Monero. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got 4 cents on CoinMarketCap right now. 4 cents. But is this the one that they said was like the Chinese Neo or something like that? You know, I think that might have been them. When Mullet, no, I did not. I did not get the Novogratz answer. Dustin Dio says the people from Stellar, XRP, and NEM are on same team. What do you mean by that? How are they on the same team, my friend? Dustin Dio, what do you mean? How are they on the same team? I mean, I get the Stellar XRP. I get the fact that they were at one time, you know, but I never heard anything about NEM, man, never. But am I right about that NEM they were calling it like the Chinese Neo or something like that? Or was Neo the Chinese Ethereum? I don't know. Mark Barber says it's just been listed by central banks alongside XRP for moving money. Okay. I did not know that. That's cool. I wish you had something that I could read up on that. That would be cool that we could share with the people on the channel. Okay, TJ Jackson says Digital Asset Daily did a video on how NEM is working with central banks. I wonder why NEM would be working with central banks, but yeah, I would love something to read. Yeah, Jeff says NEM had to let go half of his dev team during the down market. Yeah, I hear that. Matt LaRoche is in the building. Listen, Matt LaRoche got something to say about NEM. I'm paying attention. What you got, Matt LaRoche? NEM also advocates how entry barrier with proof of importance, oh, instead of the traditional ones that require a lot of stakes or computing power to mine. In NEM, we call it harvesting. Okay, looks like Matt is a supporter of the NEM project. In addition, it also uses another solution called EIGEN Trust plus plus to validate and sieve out bad actors in the network. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. They are connected together. Win Mullet, Novogratz quote. Where's the Novogratz quote? No, Win Mullet. There it is right there. I would not have been an Ethereum investor if it wasn't for walking into, I remember that story, walking into the consensus office in late 2015 when ETH was trading under $1. Okay, so it was under $1. Got it. So it was under $1. Cool. I remember him telling the story. I do remember him telling that story. Because a bud of his turned him on to it, and he was walking in the office, and so it was under $1. Cool. What's that? NA copy paste LOL. What is that, Matt LaRoche? When Muller says, I think Joe built one of the most important companies in the blockchain space. Certainly the most important company in the Ethereum space. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, 4 cents right now. Collapse the chat. Hit the like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Let me see if I can't find that Chris Larson. More Novogratz above? What am I missing? Yeah, what is that? I think Joe, who's Joe? Built one of the most important companies in the whole blockchain space. Certainly the most important company in the Ethereum space. Oh, okay. Got it. Copy, paste. I don't own any. Gotcha. Any predictions for end of May? Marathon Men says no. No price predictions. I know a few TA guys have cash out points. Um, one as high as $55. The other one was high as $28. But I don't have any price predictions for any of the digital assets. Matt LaRoche, so you're a fan of that project at NEM, huh? Matt LaRoche, you're a fan? Oh, that's right, Matt. It won't let you. Okay. Dang. Won't let me send you a link. Any way I can send it to you? Yeah. Silver, that's me. Ha ha ha. Oh, okay, gotcha. XRP, BTC, Civic, Gold, Silver. That's me. I hear that, bro. Here's the media consensus with Mike Novogratz. Perfect. Love it. Thank you, Win Mullet. Yeah, you could email it to me, Mark. That would be awesome. Oh, I can't spell. CryptoSiege at protonmail.com. If I could type, it would be good too. There it is. Yeah, that would be awesome, Mark. I would definitely appreciate that, man. Oh, windmill, it says you can approve it. I don't even think if I don't. Yeah, I don't even know. If you can, but if you can approve it, windmill it. Yeah, Mark. When Mullet says he can approve something if you try to do it. But if not, yeah, just email it to me real quick, bro. CryptoSiege@protonmail.com. Let me find this Chris Larson thing for you guys. I think this was pretty telling. Let me make sure I have it. There it is right here. Who is this from? Real XRP Boy. This is only a minute, but this was really good. Real XRP. Shout out to Darren. XRP Darren. I don't remember seeing this. This must be older. Because I am a proud member of the XRP Darren Patreon. I don't remember seeing that. Real XRP Boy. Twitter. Spelled .com instead of .com. Really? Are you telling me to do that? Real XRP Boy. So anyway, I have to find out about that about the investment prospectus Telegram chat. Guys, I love that chat, but I need to find out if they're not doing the open thing anymore, if they're just kind of they're only doing it through the Patreon group. So I got to check that and see what's up. Because they used to do like an open season, then they'd close the group, and then they'd open it back up again. Send to the email, says Mark. Thank you, man. Twitter. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate it big time, Mark.
A lot of financial interest.
Real XRP. This guy, Real XRP Boy, does a lot of posts. Carlos Noda is in the building. I'm pissed. I wasn't able to get in on Ocon last week when I wanted to. What is Ocon? Is that Ocean something? Is that Ocean Protocol? Good to see you in the stream, Carlos Noda. The real Rick G says, zero doubt we XRP holders are going to the firmament. Yeah, guys, let's make that happen. When Mo says 97 people in the stream, 79 likes. Hit the likes, please. We're almost there, guys. We're almost at just as many likes as we got viewers. Right now it's saying 100 people in the stream and 80 likes. Let's make that happen, guys. Is that Ocean Protocol, Carlos Noda? Star in the making. What's going on, Star in the making? Good to see you. No, I did. I think I read a little bit about that partnership with Tempest, story making. I don't know what Tempest is. What is that? Robert Westberg, it's so good to see you, brother. Oh, Icon. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. What is Icon at now? Is he doing something good? Jay, what does that say? J Corn is in the building. Likes be hit. Oh, I appreciate that big time. You bought a bunch of Cosmos and XRP. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you, Mark Barber. I appreciate that. Yeah, Icon, I know some people made some tons of money off of Icon. It is? Oh, from 22 cents to 37 cents. I gotcha. Me in the mirror each day, I huddle. XRP. That's right, the real Luke G. I'm telling you, you and me both, bro. Let me share this with you guys here. This is major shout out to the real,
Those new types of app.
to the real XRP boy. This is from our dude himself. His phone. This is Chris Larson, guys. Listen to what he's saying here. It's really
Create
important.
incredible efficiency. Use capital.
Listen to what he's saying here, guys.
Are getting behind systems that make sense, profitability, and getting behind this, the cryptocurrencies, the digital assets, whatever you want to call them, they also play a key role in that. Once you get the plumbing in place, those new types of assets that have no counterparties create incredible efficiencies to reduce capital that has to otherwise be kept by banks all over the world. Could be used for IoT, because again, probably once you get that infrastructure in place, most payments will be machine to machine. So that also kind of, again, once you solve the developing world problem, that also solves the IoT problem. So the explosion in the number of transactions is tremendous, and that drives a lot of what the demand for digital assets, which regulators are and banks are getting behind now. I think the regulators are getting behind systems that make sense, like interoperability, and getting behind digital assets. Because again, the cryptocurrencies, the digital assets, whatever you want to call them, they also play a key role in that. Once you get the plumbing in place, those new types of assets that have no counterparties create incredible efficiencies to reduce capital that has to otherwise be kept by banks all over the world. Could be used for IoT, because again, probably once you get that infrastructure in place, most payments will be machine to machine. So that also kind of, again, once you solve the developing world problem, that also solves the IoT problem. So the explosion in the number of transactions is tremendous, and that drives a lot of what the demand for digital assets, which regulators are and banks are getting behind now. I think the regulators are getting behind.
The regulators and banks are getting behind now. They know the deal without question, and they just need a way to be able to hold it, and or custody it in a way that doesn't get them in trouble. And if you check out this here this is my last thing I'm gonna share with you guys. From XRP Darren, right? Regulators and banks are getting behind these cryptocurrencies or digital assets, whatever you want to call them, as Chris likes to say. We already heard Corey Johnson say that the banks, they got to kind of deal with this gap, measures when it comes to markets, when it comes to accounting, right? So this is the workshop. Crypto collects information on banks' treatments of crypto assets under the credit risk, counterparty credit risk, market risk, and liquidity frameworks. Okay, this is from the Basel III committee, the Basel III committee. Right? Panel A, credit risk, market risk, custody exposures. Panel A collects information on the credit risk, counterparty risk, and market risk exposures and corresponding RWA arising from crypto assets based on the various activities through which banks could acquire an exposure to such assets. Okay? It also collects information on exposure amounts related to assets under custody for the direct and indirect channels. Exposure amounts and risk-weighted assets should be reported in the same currency and reporting unit as the bank uses for other worksheets of the Basel III monitoring template. So they're putting things in motion, in place, that's going to allow for these banks to do that. You throw in the Vogel rule and amendment, the Volcker rule and or amendment, and it's just giving the banks the opportunity to do what they must do, which is a better tool for liquidity management. And like I said in my video, my driving video, here's the deal. When you hear China say they're injecting billions of dollars into a market, there's a reason why that's being reported. When you hear the U.S. and what they're doing in the Fed market, and that they're putting all of this money, in the repo market, and they're putting all of this money in the repo market, it's for a reason. It's because they want to say that the challenges in both China and the U.S. is just a lack of liquidity. A lack of liquidity. And you guys know, we say on this channel all the time, the global economic crisis has zero patience and waits on no one. The global economic crisis is illiquidity. It's illiquidity. And on-demand liquidity is the tool, is the product that Ripple provides. And that is going to be put out in mainstream media over and over and over and over again. I promise you that, guys. So we're in a good spot. We're on a blessed spot. I hope you guys know that. Guys, don't forget this. You are playing a game and winning a game that 99.9% of the masses don't even know is being played. And you're winning. Never, ever forget that, guys. All right, listen, I'm going to wrap up this video like I do all my streams. I got to get out of here. This Crypto Seeds has a meal for me. So I'm going to hop off here and get my grub on without questions. Guys, stand by for the merch. Stand by for the merch. The merch will be around this outro. We got it all trademarked. And the merch, the t-shirts, the hoodie is going to be around this outro, guys. So listen, I'm going to wrap up this video like I do all my videos and remind you of this. And that is, old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know. That the battle for you has already been fought. And the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya.